So we're letting everybody in right now. I'm gonna start very soon. So this is our fourth meeting. We're gonna be doing like a coding clash because this is the last meeting of like this semester or this school year and this year also. As you guys know, the next time we'll be seeing you guys probably gonna be in January. So this is gonna be like our new schedule-ish. It's a bit tentative, right? Because we're not like 100% sure, and it might change as like other events come and go along. But basically, the next meeting we're looking is gonna be on January 5th. We're gonna assume everything is like same as right now, which is like what we're doing right now. So it should be on January 5th, which should be a Tuesday. We'll have it at the same time from 12:35 to like 1:10, and we'll also have it on Zoom for now. And then and we'll continue with our regular schedule, right, which is like every other meeting. So we know like the past couple of weeks, the like meeting schedule was a bit like confusing a bit because like there's like Thanksgiving break and stuff like that. But we're hoping to just keep it like alternating, but it might change. So we'll give you guys updates like over winter break, but other than that, we're probably going to be seeing you guys on January 5th. And then just really quickly before we get into the clash thingy, uh, the Python cheat sheet, right, which is on our website area here, we actually kind of updated the little structure. So it's a bit different now. So it's actually underneath Lang, which is short for like languages. And then it's Python cheat sheet. And that's where you can find the same exact cheat sheet. And now I'm gonna stop sharing. I think Lucas is gonna start sharing.
So Eric, can you send this in the chat? Um, I'll just talk about this a little bit. So this is basically a website that we found. It's like a coding game. Like you're competing with other people to basically solve problems with code. Most of the problems are pretty easy, so they're like within the stuff that we taught you. If there's something you haven't learned, you could just skip that problem. So you do need an account though. So just go to this website and then like sign up, and then use your, I think, personal Google account would be good. I'll give you guys a minute to do that. Okay. So after you sign up, this is just how it's gonna look like when you get into the code part. You're gonna have like a problem on the left, and then
Wait,
you're gonna have
Lucas,
like the
really,
test
wait,
cases.
Lucas,
Yeah.
really quickly. Someone says that it won't let them create an account. Um,
I think you have to use your personal Google account. Uh, I'm not sure because I made
wait,
my
can
account,
everyone else create an account? Like,
and
if
I
you've
was
created an
fine.
account, can you guys let us know? And if you're having like issues, can you also let us know? So we kind of can like tell if it's just one person or everybody.
Wait, what are we doing? I just joined the meeting.
We're doing like a coding game. So just go to this website. I think I could send it again. And then there should be like a sign up, a place where you can sign up. And then this slide was just like how it's gonna look once you get in the game. Okay, so now after you've signed up, we'll give you a link for a private match. We'll get that in just a minute. Okay, so it's 12:41 right now. You guys can work on that until 1, and then I guess then we can come back in and alright. I'm gonna stop my screen share. Okay, if you're stuck on this one, I'll just give you some hints. So, you're gonna have to use like either a for loop or a while loop. I don't think we've covered those yet. But if you have learned them before, just know that you have to use one of them. And if you're doing Python, you want to basically because they want you to find the factorial, and there's no like you can't just put a factorial function. You have to actually multiply it yourself. So you want to keep track of like a sum or a product, and then you just keep multiplying that number uh like by basically by a count, and then you want to reduce the number, right? Okay, that sounds really confusing. But I do see one of you got it, so that's good. Okay, this is the best way to do it. So you put a you start with an integer, you could just put it as 1, and then you do a for loop from 1 to your n integer, and then you multiply it by each number as you go up. So you use a loop that way.
All right, really quickly, is anyone still having problems like signing up and joining the game? Because if you do have problems, can you guys let me know and I'll try to help out with that.
Okay, I think I'm gonna go over the problem real quick. Okay, so I'll just type out in comments what the problem was asking. It was asking you to they give you integer n, and they want factorial of n. So Josh explained this in the chat. Factorial is basically multiplying it by every number like below it. So for example, 5 factorial is 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. So what you could do is we first need the input, and they put that for you in the coding class, so you don't have to worry about that. And then the easiest way to do this is just use a for loop. So this is how the for loop is formatted. It's for I in range, and I'm gonna put n. And then we just want to multiply this n by every number as this I goes to n. I don't know if you can understand that, but basically, because I is increasing every time, that's how a loop works. If it's the first time looping through, then I is 1. If it's the second time looping through, then I is 2, and so on. So we're just gonna keep track. I'm gonna use the product. I'm gonna put it as 1. And then all you have to do here is product equals, we wanna multiply it by I and then store it as the new one. So we could write it like this. Product equals product times I, or you could make it simpler and just do this. And we taught this in our first lesson. And then I think you should just be able to print the product. So let's test this. Oh, I don't have the terminal set up. But okay, is there any questions on this though? Can you guys try just putting code like this in the coding bash or the coding clash? Um,
All right, everyone. So I think we're just gonna kind of like end the meeting here a bit, end it a bit early. The coding clash didn't work out like as perfectly or like as well as we would have thought, but it's okay. We wanted to try something new, and we thought it was a good idea. If you guys like have any questions of any sorts, you guys can stay behind and ask us. But other than that, we're gonna be seeing you guys in like almost a month in January on January 5th. All right, thanks for coming, guys.
All right, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Kwanzaa if you celebrate that, Hanukkah.
Merry Christmas, guys. Have a good break.
You too.
Thank you.